And we're rolling. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. This is episode, I think, 18, maybe 17. I'm not sure. Of Rich from the Net. I have a very young and inspiring podcaster with me here, Will Price. Yeah, so let's go over it a little bit. Like, where'd you cut? Like, how do I know you? Basically, that's.
All right.
We go pretty far back.
We go decently far back. My brother Dave.
Yeah.
Obviously, you two are boys. You're also boys with my barber, who I guess is also your barber, but I guess for a while he hasn't been.
I just saw him, but I didn't get a haircut. I just saw him like we were drinking beers for Thanksgiving. So yeah. This is the day after Thanksgiving. So Black Friday. I didn't go shopping or anything like that, but. Yeah, so you're Dave's youngest brother. If you're not counting Ghost, you know.
Ghost is like, I don't know. I consider Ghost like a nephew to me, which would make him a son to Mike, and then also a nephew to Dave. But
so you're the uncle.
I wouldn't say Ghost calls me an uncle.
Ghost is a sweet dog, dude.
Definitely a sweet dog. I've been spending a lot of time with him recently. Mike's out of the house a lot these days, so Ghost kind of just like follows me around and stuff. Yeah. We had a shaky past for sure.
Really?
He didn't love me at first because I don't know. I always get a little salty. I'm a big Chuck guy. Chuck, our other dog.
So you have So for the people who don't know, you have a beautiful white German Shepherd, German Shepherd.
Yes.
And then you have Chuck, who's a Cocker.
Chuck is a King Charles Cavalier.
Okay, I thought it was Cocker's fan.
Ghost is like Mike's dog, and then Chuck is the family dog.
Right.
But I guess Mike didn't love Chuck enough to the point where he had to get Ghost.
Yeah, dude.
Do you know the story about that?
That's kind of like fake him, like.
Do you know like the story about how?
I know he like wasn't supposed to get the dog.
Not at all. He literally. He was home. He had a concussion. He missed a semester of school. He was supposed to be at Scranton.
Right.
And Dave was still up at Scranton. Like, all his friends, everyone he hangs out with up at Scranton. So, like, obviously, like, he went up there, like, on weekends sometimes to hang out.
Yeah.
So he tells my parents, like, all right, I'm going up for the weekend. Whatever, I'll be back Monday. And, like, Saturday night, my mom went on, like, his bank account. We have, like, a joint bank account where she can, like, oversee everything. And saw $600 got taken out. 600. So my mom, like, every thought is going through her head. Like, what is he doing? Like, did he just buy drugs? What does he need to? So she called him right away, and like, as soon as she got on the phone, like, he kind of knew what was going on. She was like, what is this? And he was like, yeah, like, something I need to tell you.
I'm not gonna be able to hide it.
And it was just brutal because I was the only one home. I ended up getting grounded for it. Because I knew Mike, and it wasn't like Mike was like, "Hey, should I get a dog?" It was like, "I'm getting a dog. Send a picture of the cute puppy," and like, I'm on board. Like, you show me the cute puppy, I'm gonna support this idea. Like, you bring this puppy home, I'm gonna support. I ended up getting grounded. I was supposed to have a 2K tournament with my friends that weekend. Got canceled. So if they're still out there and want to play that, still never played that. That was about 4 years ago. So my mom loves the dog now. So
yeah, that's how it always goes. Like, you ever see those TikToks of like the dads, like, the dads like didn't want the dog, and then next thing you know, he's like sitting on his chest and he's petting it.
My mom loves Ghost, and I think that was one of the things she said. She said, "I will never love this dog." But like, ironically, she does.
See, animals get to you, man. Like animals.
Dude, Ghost has a great personality.
Yeah,
like so much personality for a dog. It's crazy.
Really,
you'll like have conversations with him. Like with his eyes. Yeah, he's a great dog.
I love when dogs do that. All right, so Mike got the dog. Well, what have you been up to? Like, so basically, Mike is
middle child.
The middle child. I was with him the other day.
Yeah, you guys were all hanging out.
He's got the girlfriend now. He's got the new job, the new car.
Life's looking up for him.
Dude, COVID's treating him well.
You got a truck. Yeah.
I saw it.
Big truck. Nice truck.
Do you have the Crayola mobile now?
The what?
The Crayola mobile.
Why do you call it that? The Vo.
Because it always smells like crayons.
Yeah, it's not a great car. I think we're getting rid of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
you're the black sheep. Not the black sheep.
I'll figure it out. Honestly,
that went to Roman.
I am. That was, dude, it was a great decision. I don't regret it at all.
So yeah, you loved it.
I was pretty much like a LaSalle kid for like 7th grade, all of 7th grade, and then like halfway through my 8th grade year. And then I visited both schools, and I was like, I like this one better. Like,
right.
I just went to Rowan, made the best out of it.
And how'd you get there? Like, did you take a bus?
Train. Every morning.
Glenside? Where'd you get on?
Sometimes Glenside, sometimes Ardsley, sometimes North Hills.
Really?
Literally 3 different stations,
Why is that?
all equidistant from my house.
Oh, really?
It's perfect. And it's like 2 different lines. So the Warminster line goes to Ardsley.
Yeah.
And the Lansdale-Doylestown line goes to North Hills.
Right.
And they both go to Glenside.
So
it's perfect.
You hop on the train. My biggest thing, I always drove to school. Would you ever fall asleep?
Every morning.
Oh.
It's actually the best part about taking the train.
You don't miss it?
I miss it a lot. Oh. Twice in my whole high school career. Once on the way there, once on the way home.
Really?
Yeah, I missed it on the way there once. I fell asleep. I had my earbuds in, and I woke up the station after the one I'm supposed to get off at. And I like realized I was at the wrong station. Got up, ran off the train real quick. My earbuds got caught on one of the seats, and my phone flung out of my pocket. Got off the train onto the platform. Realized I didn't have it. Had to run back on the train and get it.
And go another stop?
No, the conductor saw everything. One of the guys saw everything happen. So he like held the train up for me. I was like, whew.
Oh, really?
That would have been brutal though. Another stop would have been really brutal. Probably would have been late to school.
Yeah.
Ended up being on time.
So you didn't get a, what are those called? Jugs?
Jug, yeah. Justice under God.
What is that?
That was our detention.
That was your detention. So I'm under the impression you had to do like push-ups. Was that not the case?
That was a thing, not when I was there.
Oh, really?
That was a thing, for sure. It was like, you could get out of jug by doing push-ups.
Oh, really? That's a good alter.
A bunch of schools do like goofy things like that.
We never had that.
McDevitt does, if you stand in front of the entire detention and say their alma mater, like the song, you can just leave.
Oh, dude, I would have that.
I would not be scared to get detention at that point.
Yeah,
like
I'd have that bitch memorized.
Stand right up in front of everyone, say it loud.
Push-ups is another. It's another deal.
Yeah, because that's probably in front of everyone too.
So you were the basketball manager.
Basketball manager.
You've always liked basketball?
Big basketball guy. Just wasn't. I blame my parents, not because I'm short. I didn't get into basketball early enough. I was destined to just be bad.
I've never played because, and I'm so tall.
Dude, definitely a tall guy.
Yeah, so I played lacrosse my whole life.
I was a lax bro for a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had JV and goals.
JV and goals?
Not like.
Wait, for Roman?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My sophomore year, my first goal, I scored a hat trick that game.
Oh, shit.
First O'Hara, they had like this huge.
You were an attackman?
Yeah, they had like this huge kid on me, like slow as anything. And I was actually like chirping him the whole game, like saying like, you can't cover me. Like I would catch it, get by him, scored 3 times on him. And my pre-calc teacher was the varsity coach, and he must have heard me chirping him, and he makes fun of me for it to this day. Like,
oh shit!
He'll say like, you can't guard me. I'm like, he couldn't. Like I scored 3 goals.
That's funny.
I was a lax bro, but yeah, basketball definitely my sport. Definitely the most knowledgeable in that area. Fell in love with basketball through like 2K.
Oh.
I was like such a nerd when I was younger. I would like memorize like the rosters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like to this day, I make rosters every year of all the all the NBA players on college teams. So like anyone who went to Villanova, I'll put all of them on one team. Anyone who went to North Carolina, I'll put all of them on one team.
Okay.
For every college, I'll get like 33 colleges. Put all the players on 33 different teams that they're not actually supposed to be on. It's like 4 hours worth of work, not gonna lie.
Okay, so then what do you do with this?
Honestly, like never took off like how I wanted to. I wanted us to like always use these rosters. Maybe like other people could download them. It ended up just being like me and Dave would play like a few games, and then the next year I'd make them again. We'd play a few games. Wow. But that like really enhanced my basketball knowledge.
It for sure does. So not to get you off topic, but I got super into FIFA, and you learn all the players,
all the names, like
2, you like learn the countries, you learn like the weird teams. Yeah, you know what I mean, like. Dude, so I can totally see that for NBA.
Yeah, I was like such a nerd. This was when I was like 13, 14 years old. So then we would go to family parties, and like I'd have my cousins like name NBA players, and I would spit back the college they went to. Like just like pick like an obscure NBA player.
That's sick.
Or like a star that went to an obscure
All right,
college.
so I have a story for you.
All right.
I like back when the Sixers were like pretty good. Right when the
process.
No, right when the process started. So, I bought a Nick Stauskas jersey.
Dude, he's back.
He's back?
I didn't see?
No.
He got signed yesterday.
By the Sixers?
By the Bucks.
Oh, shit.
But he's back in the NBA.
So I bought a Nick Stauskas jersey just to troll people.
Love Sauce.
And yeah, Sauce Castillo, dude. And I would just wear it around, and like people would like be like, yo, like, because people like who are Sixers fans like, dude, that's a great jersey. Like, that's a funny jersey to have.
Sauce was the guy.
And I always used to say, like, I would be like drunk or something at like a party or like a day drink wearing the jersey, and I'd be like, Stauskas dozen. You can always count on a dozen from. But he literally like
probably never averaged a dozen.
No,
like ever.
But like close.
Yeah, he averaged 3 points overseas and got signed to the Bucks.
That's crazy.
So I guess it was off potential. I don't know what.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was on his Instagram, like trying to figure out what country.
You're on his Instagram? Hot wife.
I saw her wife. I wasn't too sure about it.
Hot wife.
Really?
For sure. I follow her too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, super hot wife. TJ McConnell's wife, not as much. Those four are best friends.
Still?
Yeah.
That's sick.
TJ, Nick, and their wives, best friends.
Oh shit! It's like
I love
sister
that.
wives.
Yeah, I love that though. It's kind of just like
so. Yeah, so I followed. Where did he go to?
He's playing in Spain. He got hurt. In his defense, he got hurt.
Oh, really?
So he didn't play a full season over there. But I'm pretty sure he averaged like 3 points in Spain.
Let's tell the viewers. So it's called The Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Love that name. Love that name.
I had to like when I first got it started. I had to like check if that was like okay for me to do.
Oh, really?
Like, can I just take this name from this company? And I called my neighbor who's a lawyer and said like, all right, like I'm starting a podcast and I want to name it Price is Right Pod. Mm-hmm. So I dropped the.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is significant. And then he was like, yeah, like, I mean, that's like kind of important, but also does it have anything to do with game shows? And I was like, no, like it's a sports podcast. It's going to be the most entertaining podcast on the planet. Entertaining sports podcast on the planet. That's what I'm going for. It's like a Pardon My Take vibe.
Yeah.
Kind of. Going for like funny, like kind of like troll, like sports stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and he said if it has nothing to do with game shows, then like because they're so different, and as long as I like tag on pod at the end, like they just can't get me for it.
Right.
But I use like the logo. I brought a present for you. This is kind of early to give it to you. Yeah.
Let's go.
I made stickers.
Oh.
Price is Right pod stickers.
Oh my god, dude.
So you can have both.
Let's show the viewers here. Thank you, man.
There's one.
These are so cool, dude. Wow.
I just
legit ass.
Give them out to people.
I might put it.
Yeah, throw it up on the. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna throw it up right now.
Go ahead.
Here, do you want to do it for me?
Yeah, probably in a better spot.
Put it on the poster.
Top. This poster?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
you can't even see it.
We'll move it.
This is Right pod.
Thanks, man.
So yeah, getting that going.
That's sick, dude. So you got big aspirations. You're gonna be. Do you have a schedule? Like,
so first,
have you done trials?
That's kind of all starting this week. Just got the stew set up in my room.
Fuck yeah.
So I got like a similar mic situation.
Right.
Might be like the same brand. But I'm gonna be doing like a lot of Zoom interviews and stuff. So I gotta check out how that works. First episode drops December 15th. I'm going solo for that one. You went solo for your first couple.
Dude, the first 10, man. It was funny.
They were like long too.
I
Those were the ones that like I didn't watch.
It got a little grindy.
So I was like, I'm gonna skip to this one.
So I went first 10, like not the 10th one I had. My buddy was in town. He's like, should we hop on the podcast? And I was like, I wasn't really planning on having guests, but like, sure, let's try.
Now it's evolved to like a guest podcast.
Now I love it.
Your interviews are just awesome.
So my boss, like, I was like maybe 5, 6 in, and my boss came across it.
How's that?
And he goes, I'm really surprised you could just talk to yourself for an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, me too.
Wait, what do you do right now?
I'm in real estate, so I basically manage foreclosed homes. So yeah, so like when someone dies or and leaves their house to the government, to like the state, I'll come in, appraise it, clean it up, get ready for sale. Yeah,
make sure everything's tip top. So you know, like, right when houses are going for sale.
Yeah, I love And
is there like a clause in your job, like, where you like can't let your buddies know, like, yo, like this really nice house is about to go up? Like,
I think there is, but no one really knows. Like, no one really gives a shit. Like, it's weird. Yeah, like, and I know I can buy a house that like
you appraise.
Yeah, so
that's good. What if you come across something? You're like, geez, this is gonna be like way cheaper than
every time. Like every week I'm like, oh, I could live here. Like, because we're like
never actually pull the plug.
No.
This is
so I have this place. Yeah,
I like this little place.
Yeah. So I'll like be driving around Philly, and actually, crazy story. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I was going around and like knocking on people's doors like for COVID and seeing like if they were still occupying their house because like they weren't paying their bills.
Right.
So it's like, oh, are you like dead, or is it like you're just not paying your bills for their mortgage company?
Jeez.
That's a hairy situation. Some people are cool.
Some people wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah, and other people are like, how the fuck do you know that? And like, it's like, oh, the bank sent me. It's like, what bank? It's like, oh, I don't know, just all of them.
It's not. I'm just the middleman.
Yeah. So the banks purposely don't tell you anything so that they can't get in trouble. So you just have to go there, like take a picture of something, and then.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be a sticky situation.
Prove that you're there, basically.
It's a cool job though.
I'm enjoying. I love it. Like, it's a fun time.
Do you think your boss keeps up with these podcasts?
I don't think so.
He does. What's up? Just boss.
Yeah, I get like comments from time to time. People like, "Yo, how's the podcast doing?" Like, oh, it's fun. Like, it's literally like. So when I do the solo ones, you should find the headphones. Obviously, get the headphones going. I'll send you the app to use for it if you're gonna do it on the phone. It locks you in. Like, it like is a like you get like zeroed in. Like, you like 100% like no distractions. It's you and your voice and your thoughts.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So it's like it enhances.
I still got stuff to figure out.
It takes the cloud, the chatter out of, like, you don't know what's going on in the room. Like, nothing's bothering you.
Yeah. Yeah. My first one's gonna be solo, and then after that, I have like this long list of guests.
Oh, sweet.
That like, pull it up. I don't know what it's up to right now, but like,
people that said they would be on.
It's like potential people that like I might be able to get on.
Cool.
And then like if they have a green check next to their name, that means they said they would come on.
Are these
and like some of them are like pretty big names?
Basketball, football? Are you doing both?
It's just sports.
Oh, okay.
Sports. So obviously I have like the most connections with basketball.
Yeah.
So my first guest is gonna be a kid who goes to St. Joe's.
Okay.
He's a 5th-year senior. His name's Ryan Daly. He had 14 points today against Kansas.
Wow.
Dude, St. Joe's looks kind of good this year in basketball.
Oh, really?
They're not supposed to be. Wow. So it's like pleasantly surprising. This dude is just like a goofball. Like, he's just like a normal dude.
Yeah.
He's like 6'4", 240.
Wow.
But like,
just a unit.
Is filthy at basketball. Like, he plays like a point guard.
Oh, shit.
And maybe he's like 220. Maybe I gave him 20 extra pounds. But he's dad bod. Like, a little more than a dad bod.
Oh, shit.
And like, is nice.
Wow.
And I DM'd him on Twitter, and he was like super into it. And he said like he would definitely be my first guest. And I was like,
oh, that's sick. That gives me chills. Like,
so that's the week before Christmas. December 22nd, I'm gonna have him on. So like with the guests, I'm gonna be doing Zoom, and I found out like how you can manage that. When you record it, they give you an audio file and a video file.
Oh,
so like, I can just drop the audio file right into my program, and
I might do that.
It's gonna be perfect.
Wow.
So yeah, all my like first guests are all gonna be people that like I can kind of get clout off of.
Right.
So he's like a D1 basketball player, like definitely has a following, blue check on Instagram. I'm looking for the blue checks.
Oh yeah.
Like if you have a blue check, come on my podcast. And then that's when I'll kind of like once I'm a little more comfortable, get the
groove in there.
All the boys on.
Yeah.
Rich G, you're welcome on anytime. Anytime you want.
Let me know.
Definitely make some like podcast collabs. Like,
yeah, dude.
Have like other podcasters on. Have like.
So Ben's mom is like really into like Philly sports. Or Ben's aunt. Yeah. Is really into like sports.
Nice.
Basically just into everything, but she loves Sixers.
Yeah, love the Sixers.
So I was thinking it would be funny, like obviously to have you on, but have her on every now and then as the resident sports mom.
That's awesome.
Just like resident sports guest, because like I'm not like sports.
But the resident sports mom,
yeah,
like, makes it so much better.
Yeah,
like I can.
She's the shit too.
Yeah, I can shoot the shit with sports, but like having just like
a
middle-aged woman do it,
white woman,
so much better.
Just like
so much better.
Yeah, so she's the shit, but that was my idea, and I tossed it up to her. She said anytime, which is
that's awesome.
I'm hyped about that.
That'll be like a fun conversation too.
Did you hear Jake Paul's fighting tomorrow?
Yeah, I got
Mike Tyson.
I'll definitely talk about that. Like, Nate Robinson has to beat his ass, right?
Yeah. So Nate
he's short,
fucking jacked.
Yeah, like he's like a real like athlete, and he probably knows how to fight.
Fast as fuck.
Yeah,
explosive.
Like he has to beat his ass.
Yeah.
I just don't see how he won't.
Mm-hmm. But if Jake Paul wins, dude,
that's embarrassing.
He's the new like YouTube Conor McGregor.
Here's the thing, like Jake Paul, like I don't know, like pretty big guy, and like he's been boxing for a little, so like he probably knows how to box a little bit. But like Nate Robinson's whole thing is like, dude, like you box against other YouTubers, like fight an athlete. And Jake Paul was like, all right, let me fight you. And Nate Robinson's
like,
bag. Sure, like I'll beat your ass. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Kind of nervous. Like, what if Jake Paul does win? That would be like.
He started calling out other people. He started calling out, dude. He's like, I'll fight Conor McGregor.
Okay.
I was listening. So I was listening to his brother's podcast.
Yeah.
I don't really like that podcast. The fucking.
They yell at each other.
The one guy who sits next to him is just like.
He
kind of pretentious or something. Like, just like
dated Lana Rhodes.
The porn star.
Yeah.
I knew that. I fucking knew that.
Broke up.
They broke up?
Broke up. But they dated.
That's got to be tough. I could never deal with that.
Is she retired? I don't even know.
Was she a good one?
Probably.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah.
So, he was saying on the pod to his brother, I want to fight Conor McGregor next. And Logan Paul was like, what makes you think you can fight the most like terrifying athlete there is in the game? And he's like, oh, he's smaller than me. He's like he's short. Like he doesn't box. Like I box, and like.
Oh jeez. You just started boxing a few years
ago.
Like what is he?
Yeah. So then, his brother's, what about you, Logan? You're currently calling out Floyd Mayweather. And
Was he?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. He's trying to pull these Paul brothers started like this YouTube boxing.
They're getting to a bag.
That's probably why they're doing it for the Mayweather.
Yeah. So how much money would you have to get paid to step in a ring with Floyd Mayweather? And we're just going in that he's going to obliterate you.
Yeah.
Even if you do
like a mil, like it wouldn't. Like,
yeah. Like
I'll take a straight mill.
That's probably brain damage.
Oh. Well, yeah. Well, Floyd doesn't really. Back then.
See, that's something people say, but also like they still punch harder than us.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah. So I would definitely step. Like I would get probably brain damage, but I don't think he'd try and knock your lights out anymore.
That's true too. He would just take his win, take his money, and leave.
Yeah. Like he's smart. Like unless I was really like had a chance to, unless for some fluke of a reason I like had a chance to knock him out.
Jeez.
He would knock me the fuck out first.
I don't know.
Unless he like
I just hate having those conversations. Like when people just think that they're like in the same realm as these professional athletes. It's like, dude, come on,
dude. We used to like practice and like just like for workouts, do like hit mitts and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, my back would like just get sore like immediately. Like I couldn't do after 2 minutes.
Their bodies are built for it. Like they spend their whole life doing this stuff.
Right.
You can't compete.
So I'm excited for that, but I watched we had some time. Me and your brother went to the shore,
right?
For fishing. Got rained out. Kind of sucks.
Remember that.
But we listened to there and back. We had some time, so we listened to on the way there Mike Tyson interview with Joe Rogan.
He's fighting tomorrow.
And then we listened to Roy Jones Jr.
Did he
interview?
Joe Rogan too?
Yeah, they both did.
Nice.
Like same week.
Nice.
It's a tough dude. Those are two legends.
Yeah,
so
it's like Mike Tyson. You really don't want him to get hit in the head again, either. Like, I don't know how much he could really take to the head.
I have a feeling he's just like an unstable individual. Generally.
Yeah, he really is. Wait, did you listen to Kanye? This is off topic. The Kanye West episode, Joe Rogan?
I couldn't sit through it, man. What did you think?
It was bananas. I listened to the whole thing.
Really?
It's like 3 hours, 240. It's bananas.
Like, what was the gist?
I'm like, oh, dude. He just says so much. It's like one of those things where like you throw enough shit at the wall, something will stick.
Uh-huh.
Some of the things he said, like,
I liked how
some of the things he said, like, I was like, wait,
I got to
dude's
the
got
part
a point. Because he just says a lot of things.
He's a real God guy.
Yeah, real God guy. But
I'm not a God guy anymore.
Really?
After Catholic school, man, whole life
turned you off.
Yeah, like shit's crazy. We were actually talking about this at Thanksgiving. Like, there was a priest at my school that was like a creep. Like he was
definitely make it a bad look.
And then that movie came out, and I was like, all right, like I'm not religious anymore. These guys are just fucking little boys.
See, my thing about like religion is like it's not really like a downside of believing in it.
That's a good take on that.
Like my thing about like religion and like heaven is like if you believe in it and it's like real, like heaven and shit's real, like good job, like you got to heaven.
You believe the right.
And like if it's not real, like damn, whatever, you were wrong.
Right.
But like if you don't believe in it, you don't even give yourself that like 50-50 chance.
I agree.
Did I just convert you back?
Not necessarily, because
but I added to the thought process for sure.
So I think there's a lot of corruption everywhere.
Definitely.
And part of the Rich from the Net series is like I'm doing a study of money, so I'm reading 50. So the 50 books is on money. So it's like I read this one book on the Federal Reserve. So on how it came to be.
They make the money? No.
The Federal Reserve makes the rates. They make the interest rates.
Right.
So if you buy a house, they get to decide how much money that they get to receive. Which is crazy. Like,
how do you get to make the decision if you're the one benefiting from it? It's like
why wouldn't they just hike it? Which they do. It's inflation. So
isn't it a buyer's market right now? That's
yeah. It's pretty cheap.
Buyer's market right now. I heard that somewhere.
It's pretty cheap. I think it's gonna get cheaper.
Yeah.
So but that all right, so how the Federal Reserve came to be was they got all these rich guys. They got Rockefeller. They got we're going back.
Like Monopoly. Anyone who had a monopoly.
Yeah, They got Rockefeller, J.P. Morgan, like these old heads. The guy who owns Chase Bank, all these guys, and they went duck hunting for 10 days. And what they did on this duck hunting, they did it in secretive, so they didn't no one knew. They went duck hunting, and they said, "All right, we're gonna create a way where we can." Hoard the wealth from the American people.
Jesus. Oh my God.
And it worked.
And it's still happening.
Yeah. So after I read that, I was like, everything's kind of bullshit, at this point. The government, kind of just allowed that to happen because of rich guys. I wasn't too fond of either president.
This was a weird... I'm 18 years old, first election.
Oh, man.
I guess, was this your second election?
Second, yeah.
Yeah, first election. So, I had to vote for one of
He's like, I had to. Yeah,
it was
it's
just
how
like,
that is, though.
That's like literally how I went about it. I was like, I told my parents, I was like, I really don't want to vote. Because like if I vote and then that person becomes president, like I'm partially responsible for whatever happens in the next 4 years.
Right.
And I think it was going to be bad either way.
Right.
So.
What a year, like, to be in COVID, like 18 years old,
yeah.
COVID.
Freshman year of college.
Shit's crazy enough.
Senior year of high school was brutal.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Lost everything.
Wow.
Lost prom. Didn't go to my junior proms. I've never been to a prom.
Oh, my God.
So if any 18-year-old seniors in high school that are girls want to invite me to your prom, go ahead. If you're 17, probably not, but we could just say you're 18. Am I allowed to say that?
I don't think so.
I know. Whatever. I'm 18. It's like there's a gray area there, I feel like. 17, 18.
That's tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
So I started the podcast in the pandemic. Yeah. I think you're doing a very smart thing. I think if you don't make any money off of it, you're still gonna enjoy, have a great outlet that you're gonna enjoy. Exactly. Like, dedicate your time to it. Just go full. I told you this before. Like, just go full throttle.
I really am.
What's today? Friday night. Yeah. So make this kind of a Friday night for yourself. Don't go to the party. Plan out your podcast. Write down your questions. Do your research.
I'm super excited. I'm like,
you'll be grateful for that.
The way I'm really going into it, I'm getting the social media going early. Mm-hmm. I opened the social media up a month before the first episode and just get like followers and just get people like
smart.
Yeah, so follow Price is Right Pod on Instagram, also on Twitter and TikTok, but haven't really been as active on those.
Okay.
Just like getting a following and then just like already have listeners just because of that. Yeah. Like don't even have to worry about like getting my first couple listeners because like people who follow me will listen. Right. So like I'm getting a following there and then like, dude, TikTok? You should get on TikTok with this stuff. Really? Throw some of your clips on TikTok. Really? It's like unbelievable how easy it is to blow up.
Are you blowing up on TikTok?
I haven't started using it yet, but it's like not hard to blow up on TikTok at all because of the algorithm. I have a buddy who's like...
Do you know about it?
I know how some of the stuff works. I have a buddy who's like on like the second tier. No, he's near in the top tier of like Philly sports TikTok. Really? Like pretty much all his videos get like 25, 30K views. Every once in a while he'll get one that goes up into like the 100K views. He'll get like a couple thousand shares, couple thousand likes. And like all the top tier Philly TikTok guys follow him. Oh. And he's like blowing up a little bit.
I might have to do this.
You could like clip some of these videos, just throw them up on TikTok and be like.
So it's all
about the hashtags.
So I did a Warheads. I might have one actually. I haven't had one of these. I did a Warheads challenge. Yeah, man. Whatever you want. I like the blues. The yellows are real sour.
I remember these just like ruining your tongue.
Mm-hmm. If you have more than like 5.
Yeah. Grade school. There's
for some reason I bought them and they sweated outside.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, no, grade school, your masculinity was based off your ability to just down a warhead.
That's true. I was a huge Dum Dum guy.
The lollipops? Mm-hmm. Lollipops are like, meh. You know?
Oh, almost sour.
I'm a mystery lollipop guy.
Really?
Like, yeah, why not?
So, in grade school, I'll never forget. This guy, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty sour.
This guy, Steve Peel.
Is he gonna listen to this?
I don't think so.
Alright, cool.
I haven't seen him, like, it doesn't matter.
You just name drop on this thing.
Yeah. I don't even edit, bro. Like, yeah. If there's something you don't want me to like put in, I'll take it out for you, but it'll just be like a cut. It's not like there's no beats or anything. We had this thing called the Dum Dum biting challenge. So we unwrap a bunch of Dum Dums, and you just get crunch, crunch, crunch. But this motherfucker, both his teeth, fucking cracked in half.
Dum Dum?
Yeah, front teeth, like Dude,
that's terrible.
How are you biting a dum dum with front teeth?
I mean, I'm surprised the dum dum was even strong enough to break his teeth.
I mean, it's hard candy.
Yeah, but dum dums aren't like on the scale of hardness. Like they're.
I have yet to be to the dentist like in like years.
Really? Shout out Dave. He's probably gonna listen to this. Took my dentist appointment today.
Oh really?
Yeah, I had work. My mom set up a dentist appointment for 1:25 today. I was at work till 3.
He just went.
So he just went.
Got a free cleaning, I guess.
Yeah.
Dave like loves that though.
Yeah, like Dave was like, oh yeah, I got some plaque. All right, go ahead, bro. Yeah.
Dave is alright. So here's my favorite part about Dave. He's like a self-care guy. Like this, there's something about like,
and he'll make you feel bad if you like get on him for being a self-care guy. He'll be like, what do you mean? Like, why? Because I take care of myself. It's
here's
like, dude, like
his motto, and he knows it in his head. It's treat yourself. Like just like
Tom Haverford.
Treat yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Gets a lot of haircuts.
Like, goes to breakfast by himself.
Yeah, that was like, does he still do that? I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
That was a stage of his life where he was just...
He loved it. I went to go get a haircut.
Right.
And he's just sitting in the window. And I'm like...
Treats himself.
And I walk inside. I was like, yo, Dave. He's like, what's up, man?
Like, nothing's weird about going to breakfast at your
And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm waiting for a haircut. I just put my name on the board. It'll probably be like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay. I respect that. So... that's when I learned he was a treat yourself kind of guy.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with that. It's just like, I don't know.
We sparked that for sure when me and him were going to Lifetime all the time.
Oh yeah.
Have you been there?
I have. I was a member for a little.
Jimmy Butler went there.
I was there at the same time Jimmy Butler was there like twice.
Really?
Yeah, saw him through the glass. His PR people are like weird though.
Oh really?
Like kind of like bodyguard-ish. Like these little kids were like taking videos. They're like, hey, like I need to watch you delete that. Like, all right, dude.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I guess like they just don't want people showing up. Being like, hey, Jimmy. Like,
saw you on
but
Snapchat.
Kind of extra. Jimmy Butler loves to let people know that he works hard. So I'm surprised that he didn't want videos of him working hard out on the internet.
Yeah,
do you know about that? That's like what he's known for.
No.
He's a big like, hey, I work harder than you. It's like he probably does. Good for him. But like, if you're the one who has to tell other people, it's like, dude, like,
just don't do that.
I get it. Like
make your actions like
right. Exactly.
So how do you know that? Just through the grapevine, through your.
What about him telling people he works hard?
Yeah.
Oh no, dude! It's just like his social media and just like there's like stories that like will leak, but it's really just him saying something to a reporter about like he wakes up at 3 a.m. Yeah.
For what?
He's a weirdo. To practice.
So he practices
at 3 a.m.
I heard a story of him. Remember when he hit that game winner when he went like this?
Yeah.
In Boston.
Yeah.
It was an away game. I don't remember. I think it was regular season, and I can't remember.
He's either Brooklyn or Charlotte.
I can't remember. He went like this. Remember, it's like a meme now.
Yeah.
He's a memeable guy.
Definitely memeable.
Remember the one where he's
talking about Jimmy Butler. Yeah. It's just the work hard thing. It's just like, all right, dude. Other people will say it. Just let them.
Remember when that meme went around of him? That one, and then the other one was like he was talking like a 17-year-old or something. He's like, "Are you? Are you? Is it like? Are you 17?
Are you 17 or 17 about to be 18?" Definitely a memeable guy. He did a really good Hot Ones episode.
Really?
You ever watch Hot Ones?
Love Hot Ones.
Love Hot Ones. This is Hot Ones vibes.
The Hot Ones has an incredible questions. Like
incredible. Sean Evans is the best interviewer I've ever seen.
Like unreal.
Like he needs to be. His goal in life is to be a late night host. And like
he's been.
That should totally be attainable for him.
Yeah.
Like
you know who's gonna get it
Sean
next?
Evans. Who?
David Dobrik.
Probably.
He's on that track.
He's a cool guy. Like, there's not really anything bad to say about David Dobrik.
That's why.
But it's just like,
I think he's gay.
Yeah. Probably.
He gives me gay vibes.
He pulls some like really hot chicks, but he's like with like his high school sweetheart, they say. Yeah. He's also like from Sweden.
Oh, really?
But he's like Americanized. Like he moved here at a really young age, so he's really not from Sweden. But yeah, totally an immigrant from Sweden.
Since I've been like posting on YouTube and like doing this podcast and stuff,
I have to see that stuff.
Dude. I can't fix my algorithm for shit for him because like he'll just pop up.
Yeah.
Him and like the Paul brothers, like they dominate YouTube.
Oh yeah.
But since like I've been posting on YouTube, like that guy works really fucking hard on his videos. Like are like you get like a little like especially if there's like a car to give away in the video,
right?
Which he does all the fucking time. I don't know how he does that.
He's just very rich.
Yeah,
very rich.
That's like the setup to that. That's the hardest things, like all the editing and like hours of film that are required and like the scheming of bits that is required on a daily basis is tough. Like 100% tough. No one can do it. Like it's just like 1 in a million people can do that.
Puts the work in for sure.
But where was I going with that? The David Dobrik thing before that. Oh, late night host.
Yeah.
So Sean Evans is on.
I think he would make a great late night host.
Me too.
I love Sean Evans. Love Hot Ones.
I was never really a Conan fan.
Me neither. I don't really like many of the guys on late night.
I like Jimmy, but not
Which
really.
one?
Jimmy Fallon.
Isn't Jimmy Kimmel also late?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's two Jimmys.
So Jimmy, well,
both cool dudes. Yeah. Like,
before podcasting, it was radio. So
right.
Jimmy Kimmel was huge in our radio, and they would do like these like things where it was kind of like a pod. They would film it, and they would like plan out guests, like pretending like they were calling in. They'd have like featured guests that would call in, but they'd just be in the other room, and like they would do like bits with them, and like they're wearing the headphones, doing the radio.
See, this is like before my time. I don't even know about this stuff.
And like they would just broadcast it onto the radio. They had to make sure it was all the people that were in their car, like catching it on their way into work. Like they'd wake up super early, just hit the good time slot. But now it's like you can do it whenever. Yeah. It's kind of cool like that. Joe Rogan actually started radio too.
Oh yeah, I think I knew that.
It's a sitcom called News Radio actually, but before that he was on Opie and Anthony, which was like.
I know those names. See, this is all kind of before my time, though.
It's my dad used to listen. My dad had the package.
Definitely know those names.
My dad had the in his truck. He had the like radio pack. Like he bought the good shit on the radio.
That's pretty cool.
He had the Howard Stern and stuff.
Yeah.
I like enjoying like that kind of stuff because I like the history of like before podcasts. So
true. Everyone has a podcast now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Are you an avid podcast listener as well?
I'm a huge fan of podcasts.
That's the thing. Like once I decided I really want to start this podcast, I just started listening to like so many.
You
podcasts.
have to. Yeah.
So many. BFF's pod is one of my favorites. Dude, it's Portnoy and that TikToker kid.
So, are you on TikTok? Like you like the?
Yeah, I scroll through TikTok. My algorithm is actually.
Dude, that Josh Richards kid is funny guy.
He is. He's a normal dude. Like he's cool as fuck. To Dave, he's like, look, like I understand.
He's a mini Dave. Portnoy.
Everything I do on the internet is gay as fuck, but it gets me more famous and it makes me more money, so I don't care.
Yeah.
And like Dave just respects it, and they're just boys. They also like just have people on and just like try to pull any drama or like anything out of them that they can just to blow up more, just to make more money and get more famous. It's like the perfect combination.
And Josh has the connections in the TikTok world.
Josh has the TikTok world. Dave has the stoolies. It's like perfect.
Damn, dude.
They're just two worlds collide.
My buddy, who was on this podcast,
maybe I saw.
Took an interview to be the next Frankie. Remember when Frankie was like gonna like stop doing the pizza reviews and stop filming? Mm-hmm. He took the interview to be that guy, but they couldn't find anyone in that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's on YouTube, like he's in the video. You'll see. I'll show it. I'll send it to you. But
is it good? Like, what do you?
They fucked up his name. Fuck, what they call him? They fucked up his name. They're like, fuck. It was like a EY or IE name, like at the end. It's like, oh, I like that name. It was like, what's up, Timmy or something?
Yeah.
And he's like, who's Timmy? Like my buddy. He's like, who's Timmy? And Portnoy's like, you. And he's like, no, I'm Mike. And we're like, fuck. I was like, shit. And then I'm like watching this on YouTube. Like they posted the whole thing. And I called him after I saw it. He's like, dude, you blew it. You should have just said your name was Timmy.
Right.
And, or be like, nah, Mikey. And he would have been like, all right, I like Mikey. That's cool.
Yeah, like, all right, Mikey. Like, he can't just be like, all right, Mike.
Yeah.
Like, so is that why you didn't get it?
Yeah, because he got nervous after that.
Dave still says, all right, Frankie, and I don't think Frankie's ever behind the camera.
I don't know.
And he still says, all right, Frankie.
Are you a huge stoolie?
I'm a big stoolie. But it's like, I distance myself from some of it.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't know. Big part of my take guy.
Yeah.
That's like, I really look forward to that.
And then you watch BFFs. What others podcasts do you watch?
I'll like occasionally tune into Foreplay Pod, which is the golf one. I have like a bunch of...
You were on the golf team?
I was.
We forgot to mention that.
Big golf guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a country club member.
That's a good skill to have.
Love golf. Yeah, it's just fun. It's my sport. Yeah, I have like a bunch of like Barstool Golf merch. Bought some last night.
Sweet.
A little Black Friday sale.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Black Friday is an incredible day.
I'm waiting for the Cyber Monday.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They just did the whole weekend of sales pretty much on every website. Yeah, I bought on Lil Dicky's website.
Oh really?
I got some Lil Dicky merch yesterday.
Okay.
I got like a Lil Dicky like Dodgers jersey.
Is he gonna drop some more music?
Good question.
Man. Oh, the Dodgers jersey weren't Say That Money.
That says
kind of
Dicky.
Yeah.
It says Dicky and number 88. It's like fire. And I got like a crew neck with a little cartoon of him on it, on like sitting on a bench with like a little cartoon basketball, a little cartoon water bottle, fire. And then I got a button-down shirt, a mint button-down shirt
out. Shit.
with a bunch of like really tiny LD logos that like look like polka dots.
Wow.
So I really went off on Black Friday.
So Lil Dicky, that show Dave, the ginger guy, Andrew Santino, funny ass fucking podcast.
Really?
It's called Bad Friends. It's with this Asian guy Bobby Lee, who's also a comedian.
I think I've looked into that.
So Andrew Santino is a hilarious comedian.
He's so funny. I've seen. Sometimes I just like watch stand up, and he's one of the guys that like, I've watched, and he's very funny.
I don't know about his acting. I haven't seen all of Dave. Your brother is the only one who's like showed it to me, and I was like, wow, this is good.
So good.
Dave, Santino's has Bad Friends. So I'm in the comedy podcast. Like I fucking love.
I gotta be more well rounded. I'm mostly sports podcasts right now.
Pick a favorite from each.
Yeah.
Like,
and something
don't
else
go murder. Murder sucks.
That's weird.
Yeah, I hate girls.
I don't understand that.
Why do girls love murder?
I just don't understand like do they talk about real stuff?
Yeah, like they'll talk about like John Benet Ramsey. They'll talk about like OJ even like
weird. I don't get that. Yeah, so I want to get into like the comedy podcast. I'll look that guy up for sure.
Yeah,
but every once in a while I'll do Chicks in the Office does Bachelorette recaps. And I'll listen to their Bachelorette recap episodes and then like just walk up to my mom and just like spit some Bachelorette stuff. And
that's actually hilarious.
She'll be like, what? And I'll be like, yeah, like.
She watches it?
Yeah, she watches it every Monday nights. And then Tuesday morning I listen to the Chicks in the Office recap.
That's hilarious.
And I'll just be like, yeah, like Trisha like really like didn't appreciate what that guy said to her last night. My mom will just be like, well, like how do you know that? What do you mean? Like, it was in the episode, right? She was like, yeah. So I'll just like shoot the shit with my mom. I feel like having Bachelorette knowledge is a good skill to have.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
There's a guy on YouTube that does recaps of long podcasts. I forget his name. I'll send it to you.
That's funny too.
Yeah. He's like, I'll watch these podcasts. You don't have to. Like,
and then he'll do his shorter recap of a long podcast. You should see if he has a Kanye West Joe Rogan.
I should. I forget his name.
I'll be honest, it was grindy to listen to. It was like, there was points where I was like, why am I still listening to this? And then he said something, and it's like, that's why.
Yeah.
He's just out there. He's just a crazy human.
I lost it when he said, how much is the Earth worth? I was like...
Yeah, you know a meme? The girl, she takes the sip.
How much? That's the thing.
It's like everything he says, like I kind of do that. It's like, oh shit. And it's like, no, your phone's... And it's like, oh. Like, he has so many...
But imagine if like Elon Musk...
I'm a big Elon Musk guy.
Oh, really? Dude, I had a whole SpaceX episode.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I gotta listen to that one. Yeah, I like Elon Musk. My dad, funny story.
Huge Elon guy?
The exact opposite. He's his arch nemesis. Dude, like, it would be funny if Mike and Dave were listening to this, because, like, it hurts his feelings when we bring Elon Musk up. Like...
What, he hates him?
But it's gotten to the point where, like, his hate for him has really just come off of how much me, Mike, and Dave says he hates him. Like, he'll just, like... It was just, like, one night, like, he was just saying how he hated him, and we were like, all right, like, mental note, like, Dad doesn't like Elon Musk. And then, like, we brought up, like, his kid's, like, name.
Grimes or...
Ash,
whatever,
Archangel 12. Yeah. Well, yeah. So, like, he, like, went off about that, too. And we were like, all right, like, 2 for 2. He really doesn't like Elon Musk. And then
that's like, a normal thing to go off
and on. Then just, like, a Tesla conversation became him saying, like, oh, like, and now, like, it's official, like, hates Elon Musk. So, like, we'll bring it up and be like, oh, sorry, Dad. Like, didn't mean to.
You cannot say Tesla in the house.
Came up at dinner last night. I said, like, I wanted to drive a Tesla. And, like, everyone looked at my dad. We were all like, oops, like, arch nemesis. And, like, now it, like, really, like, hurts his feelings. Like, he's like, yeah, like, I don't like this guy.
Dude. Most diabolical Christmas present. So your podcast takes off. You buy him a Tesla.
Buy him a Tesla. Dude, that's, like, I want that to be my future car. Like, anyone who doesn't, like... Why wouldn't you? Like, you have a big ass iPad.
Itself.
Yeah, and you have this big ass iPad that you can, like,
play Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you don't want a Tesla, like, you're overthinking it.
And they're faster than the Ferraris.
Yeah.
Faster than
drives
Lambos.
Itself, parks itself.
Pulls up to you when you want to.
Yeah.
At the grocery store.
That part's dope. A little scary, but dope.
Yeah, like. That probably takes forever to just walk to your car. It's going to take longer. But
probably does take longer. Yeah, my buddy up at school had a Tesla.
Really?
Yeah, this kid, Hector, had a Tesla.
That's sick. So, all right. So, I don't know if I have...
We haven't even done a question yet, I don't think.
What are you watching on Netflix? Anything good?
Not on Netflix right now. Haven't really been on Netflix. Mandalorian on Disney+.
I heard. I haven't. I heard it's fire.
Are you a Star Wars guy at all?
No. So thankfully the pandemic came. I saved my. So I never seen the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never and I was saving it for like a special occasion. Never seen the Harry Potters.
Harry Potters are decent.
I knocked out both of those genres. Now I'm going into Star Wars.
Star Wars. Watch them in order of release. Not chronological.
Okay.
So watch 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, by
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
It's just better.
Okay.
Like, I wish I could go back and do it that way. Because then it's like the story makes less sense and then it makes more sense.
Right.
It's like perfect. Mandalorian, though, you don't even have to watch the movies.
Oh, really?
It's like disconnected. Same galaxy, but like disconnected.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's awesome. It's like each episode is a mini movie.
Really?
So good. The episode I just watched today was by far the best one out of the whole series. There's lightsabers for the first time. That's why.
Oh, shit.
So it was like super
They just
hype.
discovered lightsabers?
Not discovered. There's... Hard to explain, but there was a Jedi in the episode, and there hasn't been Jedis yet.
Wow, what is that?
And it was like so dope.
Damn.
It was incredible. Give me chills. I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
So we watched Queen's Gambit. Have you
Yeah,
heard of it?
I've been playing chess with Dave because of that.
Dude, he is Pretty good at chess. I played him the other day.
So, the day you guys like finished watching it or something, or like while you're still watching, like a week and a half ago, I played him, and I had a really good game against him. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday on Thanksgiving, he played me twice, and it was like I just felt like suffocated the whole time. Mm-hmm. But he definitely said I'm like a good opponent because I just like really like I don't know. I play like defensive, but also like smart. I'm not bad at chess.
Mike's unreal.
You think?
He went undefeated. He came in on a tear when he showed us his truck.
We'll have to play some chess tonight.
We could.
Because
we're going over there after, right?
Yeah.
They got 2 boards over there.
I think the one's still at my house. I should have probably brought it.
Oh, really?
Whatever. Yeah, Dave
all right. So, yeah.
Dave came out with your strategies, and I was like,
oh, does he know the strategies?
Yeah, he like came at me with like these strategies, and I was like, oh. You know, like NFL, like they like.
He's a sneaky motherfucker.
They in the NFL, they like game script, like they'll like know their first 20 plays. There was a point where like I was like, "You're still on your game script," and I've been calling audibles this whole time. Like he was still like setting up the thing he planned to set up, and I was like, I haven't thrown you off yet, and I'm like scared, but I ended up throwing him off eventually. Oh, like wow. I usually have pretty long games with him because I'm very good at like defense.
You're a psychological guy. Like
yeah, I've definitely played chess very like psychological. Like
I feel like that's what it is.
Yeah, I just try to think like why did he just make that move? Mm-hmm. And then if I can figure that out, I can figure out my next move.
Right. Next question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Who do you have for the Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
Okay. Yeah. And?
Oh. Dude, I could actually see the Rams making it.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Steelers right now? Because...
they're good. I think AFC Championship. Mm-hmm. But I just think the Chiefs are still the best team in the league. Mm-hmm. And I just think Patrick Mahomes is like potentially the greatest football player ever.
Yeah.
That's like so cool to see.
He's like a better Tom Brady. Because Tom Brady wasn't as good when he came in the league.
Yeah. He's really just like shattering records and winning Super Bowls and winning MVPs. And it's like, geez, this is all happening.
If he wins another, he might become the next GOAT.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think he's going to. And I think he's a lot closer than he should be for being 25.
What do you think about Jackson Mahomes?
Dude. Mike called me Jackson Mahomes the other day, and I was like, no, it was Dave. Yeah, Dave was like, you know who you remind me of? I was like, who? He's like, Jackson Mahomes. I was like,
fuck.
My problem with Jackson Mahomes is that he says he's not gay. It's like, dude, like, it's fine.
What?
Yeah. Like, he'll, like, be adamant about it on TikTok. Like, I like girls, like, I'm not gay. And it's like...
I think he wants to get with his brother. Do you see? I saw a sus ass.
Like
he like dapped up his brother. And
like, I saw that.
I'm like, yo, sus.
Oh, cringe.
Me and my brothers. That's like our joke too. Like
you'll dab each other up.
No, we sent like Jackson Mahomes like memes, and it's like he wants to fuck his brother.
He's cringe. And the word cringe is cringe, but for him, it's like
the word is cringe. Yeah. So I actually am on TikTok. I have it's called Rich GI. I couldn't get my full name in there. Dude, I said GI. I'm
surprised you couldn't get more than that though. Did you get Rich from the net or no?
I could get GIUL, and then I was like, nah, just GI. It's fine.
That makes sense. Do you TikTok?
I do. So it's weird. I got some TikToks on there, and I hit like a barrier. So like I went through the first barrier.
Right.
So I was doing these Snapchat. So I was driving to work and I was doing these funny like Snapchat videos where I would just do like a funny little like 30-second monologue on my way into work.
Yeah.
And I took those videos and I would just post them onto TikTok. Mm-hmm. And it was just like a funny like from a year ago, like funny videos. Mm-hmm. And I realized that the algorithm, it is easy to blow up because I got like 2,000 views on like one video, and I was like, oh shit. And then like the next one got like 250 or 2,500.
Yeah. Dude, it's also about the hashtags. You gotta hashtag on TikTok.
The fuck out of it.
My boy Matt like knows the hashtags.
I need to hit you up about the algorithms, but this is a good.
Yeah, my boy Matt like just like randomly like figured out how to get big. Like he's over 2,000 followers, but like what's more important to him is like these big people follow him, which then makes him get more views, and it's just like
really
he understands how all of it works. And then when I'm on TikTok for the pod, I'm gonna like try to figure that out.
Get other pods, get like Barstool.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Do you have any other questions? I have a bunch here, but these. So I just write like random shit in my.
And they're like in depth.
Like here's one. Grown man hands in sleeves. I don't even know what that means. Like I have no idea. I have birth in creeks. Oh, dude. I have a real problem these days. My algorithm,
right,
just on YouTube especially, is low key sending me weird fucking shit.
This is not.
And Instagram.
Like what?
I got fucking suggested a video of this woman just popping out a kid in a creek.
My God.
And I was like, ew.
Yeah. There was this viral video on TikTok of a woman dancing with her dead baby.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like the baby like had like just died. And, like she had the corpse.
Oh my God.
She was like dancing, like crying. It was like, whoa.
Did it get deleted?
Not right away. Got viral first.
Oh my God.
And then like it's funny because then like on my feed I just see the reaction videos that go viral about like why was she doing this in the video, and I didn't even have to see the video to fully understand what happened.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, well, I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming on, guys.
Thank
please check the Price is Right podcast out on.
Price is Right.
It'll be streaming on Spotify and Apple for everything.
Everything. Okay. Streaming on everything except YouTube.
Okay.
But we're working on that still.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. It was really eye opening. Like I need to step my fucking game up. You know what I mean?
I mean, you already have the content. That's the most important part.
Dude,
the content's there.
Don't listen to. Here's my biggest advice: don't listen to any constructive criticism.
Right.
Until you're 10 episodes in. That's what I said. I was like, if someone like even starts to, give me like a critique, I'm like, save it. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it until I'm secure with it. You know what I mean?
Ready. Yeah. So give it a listen. Follow me on IG, Price is Right Pod. Gonna be on all platforms. So whatever you listen to podcasts on, look it up.
All right, guys. Thanks, interns. Peace.